Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Days Drama Digest, your go-to source for the latest news and behind-the-scenes stories from days of our lives. Today, we have a heartfelt and difficult story to share with you, one that hits especially close to home for actress Linsey Godfrey, who plays Sarah Horton on the show. The emotional turmoil Sarah's character is experiencing on screen is eerily similar to a traumatic event Godfrey herself went through in real life. For fans of Godfrey and Days of Our Lives, this is a story you won't want to miss. Let's take a walk down memory lane and revisit an incident that forever changed Linsey Godfrey's life. It was back in 2015. Long before Sarah's current accident storyline even began. Godfrey was walking on a sidewalk when tragedy struck. She was hit by a car, an event that mirrors what is currently happening to her character Sarah on Days of Our Lives. The parallels between these two accidents are uncanny and have brought up deeply buried emotions for Godfrey, making her portrayal of Sarah all the more poignant and powerful. While Sarah's accident has left her paralyzed, Godfrey's real-life accident, though severe, did not result in paralysis. However, the physical toll it took on her was immense. She suffered fractures in both of her legs, leading to an incredibly difficult and lengthy recovery. The road to healing was long and grueling, both physically and emotionally. Godfrey has spoken candidly about the impact this event had on her, and now, playing Sarah in a storyline that so closely echoes her real-life trauma has forced her to relive those painful memories. The accident in 2015 was a turning point in Godfrey's life. She had to rebuild her strength, physically and mentally, as she navigated the challenging recovery process. Fast forward to today, and that same resilience is shining through in her portrayal of Sarah, who is facing her own life-altering injuries after being hit by a car. Perhaps it's this connection to her real-life experience that makes Godfrey's performance so emotionally charged. Every scene is infused with the weight of her personal history. When Godfrey first learned about Sarah's accident plotline, her reaction was understandably intense. In fact, it sent her on an emotional roller coaster, one that started with a wave of fear and anxiety. For any actor, the thought of their character facing such a dramatic twist can raise concerns about job security, and Godfrey was no exception. In her own words, she admits to feeling absolutely panicked when she first got wind of the storyline. Her initial fear? That she was about to be written off the show, a common concern for actors when their characters face potentially fatal storylines. However, once the dust settled and Godfrey realized that her role on Days of Our Lives was secure, she was still left grappling with the emotional weight of revisiting such a painful chapter of her own life. The echoes of her past trauma loomed large as she stepped back into the shoes of a character facing a similar fate. Godfrey openly shared that the process of filming these scenes wasn't easy. "My daughter was only 7 months old when I was hit by a car and broke both of my legs," Godfrey revealed in an interview. For her, the storyline was not just about Sarah's physical injuries but also a stark reminder of her own experience and the fear and uncertainty that came with it. Adding another layer of emotional complexity to her performance is the fact that, just like Sarah, Godfrey is also a mother. Sarah's accident storyline has made her reflect deeply on her own life, especially on the fact that she too was once a mother recovering from serious injuries. "This story is very close to my family because Sarah has a young child," Godfrey shared. The parallels between her personal life and the fictional world of Days of Our Lives have made this storyline one of the most emotionally charged of her career. One particularly difficult aspect of revisiting this trauma was the use of the wheelchair. After her real-life accident, Godfrey spent a significant amount of time in a wheelchair during her recovery, and being back in that position on set stirred up overwhelming emotions. It was a haunting reminder of her past struggles, and she admitted to feeling deeply uncomfortable being in a wheelchair again. The production team originally wanted to add a neck brace to her costume for Sarah's storyline, but due to Godfrey's post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, the idea was scrapped. The trauma of her real-life accident was still too raw, and wearing a neck brace would have been too much for her to handle emotionally. Thankfully, Linsey Godfrey wasn't alone in navigating this difficult time. The cast and crew of Days of Our Lives rallied around her, providing immense support throughout the process. The show's directors, producers, and fellow actors were incredibly understanding of her situation, offering her both emotional and professional support. In a remarkable show of compassion, they even brought in a therapist to help Godfrey manage the emotional toll of revisiting such a personal and painful chapter of her life. Everyone behind the scenes was so understanding, Godfrey praised. It's clear that the Days family takes care of their own, ensuring that Godfrey felt supported every step of the way. As fans, it's easy to get lost in the drama of the characters lives on screen, but it's important to remember that the actors behind these roles are real people with real emotions and experiences. In the case of Linsey Godfrey, her portrayal of Sarah isn't just another performance, it's a deeply personal journey through a story that mirrors her own life in ways that are both painful and profound. Her strength, resilience, and emotional depth make her portrayal of Sarah even more compelling and heartfelt. We at Days Drama Digest extend our deepest admiration to Linsey Godfrey for her incredible strength in the face of such a challenging storyline. It takes immense courage to revisit traumatic experiences, and her ability to channel that into her work is truly inspiring. We congratulate her on her powerful performance, and we're sure that Sarah's journey will continue to captivate audiences in the weeks to come. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.